Tuck student, class of 2011. I was formerly in the United States Army. I resigned my commission as a captain in 2008, and I will be talking to you about my experience when I was stationed in Baghdad in 2007. So in 2007, I was, by trade, I was an armor officer, which is basically tanks. For my specific role when I was in Baghdad, I was an assistant team chief to an Iraqi National Police transition team, which basically means we're advisors. And so we're helping an Iraqi senior officer improve his unit, like in operations and logistics, mission planning, in about a year's span of time. So I was so Baghdad's being a major city that it is. I was stationed in Fab Ras Tamaya, and that's basically East Baghdad. It's really close to Sadr City. One of our missions that took place during the summer was we were supposed to help set up a security checkpoint. It was supposed to be a hard security checkpoint, supported by concrete. And it was on a traffic circle on one of the probably more dangerous roads in Baghdad. So we had set up a perimeter around this traffic circle. It was kind of a big deal, so the senior American U.S. ground commander was out observing the site. And then at the time, basically you have the circle, and you have 4 Humvees, 2 on one side, 2 on the other, providing security. And then I remember when I was sitting in my vehicle, and we happened to be in that spot for a long time. Generally, you don't want to do that. One of my gunners started reporting, mortar fire in the distance, and it kept coming closer. So we're like, okay, something might be amiss. And then all of a sudden, I was probably in the, if you're thinking of a clock, I was about at the 5 o'clock position of this traffic circle. Another Humvee at basically 2 o'clock. He starts opening up with his 50 cal. It's a cruise serve machine gun on the Humvee, and then next thing I hear, rate contact, enemy troops to my front. So I pull over. I tell my driver to pull over to help support that other Humvee, and then we start taking fire from a second-story window from a building about 300 meters in front of us. And then my gunner, he starts reporting, hey sir, they're firing at us, and I'm like, where are they shooting from? And he's like, from that building over there. I'm like, then why are you shooting? Shoot back. So he's like, okay, and then he locks his machine gun and starts firing, and then pretty much everyone who was walking on the ground on foot starts firing at this building, and then the guys take off because obviously there's too many of us, and then we round up the Humvees to head down the road for the meeting site. My commander's Humvee actually got shot with by a sniper. A sniper fired at his Humvee. They didn't realize it until there's some smoke coming out from the AC unit in the back, and then later on they dislodged a huge steel slug from the AC, which is probably really shitty at the time because it's like 120 degrees in Baghdad in May. So when you don't have AC, it really sucks. But anyway. We take off to this meeting place. We're heading down this road, and then probably about half a mile down that road, and then a roadside bomb goes off in between my Humvee and then the rear Humvee. Luckily, all we got was some broken glass, but that was about it, and that was my first taste of combat when I was in Baghdad.